Now presenting the story of how Mr. Square became Mr. Right by Amy and Kathleen. Once upon a time, there was a square named Mr. Square. He was a lonely fella.
All I want are some friends.
One day, he thought of this brilliant idea.
I'm going to cut myself from one vertice diagonally to the other vertice so I can have a friend.
Mr. Square was no longer a lonely fella. He now had become two equal parts of a square, making two right triangles.
Hi there, Mr. Right. Hi there, other Mr. Right.
Mr. Right realized that he had some differences from Mr. Square.
Now I have 3 line segments. 1, 2, 3. And I also have 3 vertices. 1, 2, 3. Instead of having 4 90-degree angles, I now just have 1. My other 2 angles add up to 90 degrees, making the sum of my interior angles to be 180 degrees. Hey Kathleen, that kind of looks like me.
You're right. This is also a right triangle. I wanted to point out to you that your longest side is called the hypotenuse, and this is always located across from the right angle. After a long day of discovering who Mr. Right is, he wanted to go to bed. But when he laid down in the old Mr. Square's bed, he realized something, that he was half the size of the bed.
I wonder why that is.
Well, Mr. Right, it is exactly how it seems. You are, in fact, half the size of that bed, meaning that in order to fill up Mr. Square's bed, you'd have to have 2 right triangles. However, since there is only one of you, we will use a special formula to find that bed that will fit just perfectly. Well, that formula happens to be base times height times 1/2. All right, Mr. Right, let's go shopping for that bed. But first, I need to know your base and height.
Well, my base is 4 units, and my height is 4 units. So, using that special formula you gave us, 4 times 4 times 1/2 gives us 8 units squared.
All right, Mr. Right, here are 3 life examples of right triangles. They're all approximately 8 square units, so it's your choice which one you like.
I'll take number 2.
Cool, that one looks great.
Oh, I sure am tired after discovering all these new exciting things about myself. I think it's time I hit the set.
I think that's a good idea, Mr. Right. Good night.
Good night, Kathleen.